Hello, I'm Dr. Mitchel Schwartz, and I'm a board-certified dermatologist, and I've been in the private practice of dermatology for over 40 years now. This video is to help you understand the changes that we made in our new serums of Procell and the exciting cutting-edge technology that we're bringing to you to make these serums even more effective than what we've had before. Many people have asked, well, why should we change our formula because it's been so effective? And that's why I want to explain to you why our new serums are just so much superior to what we've had before. Specifically, the new biotechnology enables us to make growth factors and cytokines using an entirely new bioengineering technique. In addition, we're adding DNA repair enzymes to our microchanneling solution as well as our daily use serums, which I think is a tremendous improvement. As I'll show you, science evolves and Procell continues to evolve with the changing science. We have two new exciting changes in our serums. Biotechnology has enabled us to use bioengineering to make growth factors and cytokines that are much superior and much more effective than what we've ever had before. We also have something new called DNA repair enzymes, which I'm really excited to say is a great product. I think it's incredibly beneficial, and I'd like you to understand exactly why it's so effective and why we are just really thrilled to have it in our new serums. So first, let me explain bioengineering technology to you because that's the basis of our new serums. Specifically, growth factors and cytokines commercially can be made from three different sources. There's the autologous source, which we all know as PRP, and that simply means it comes from the specific person, from the patient. The next source is called allogenic, and allogenic sources come from other people within the species. So those type of sources are either single cell, such as fibroblasts, or stem cells, such as from lipocytes or from bone marrow, or bioengineered. And the differences between these three are critical to our decision-making process, as well as for you to decide what you think is best for the skin. PRP clearly is very inflammatory, and that's been the original one that we all use. The stem cell sources, we used to use stem cells from bone marrow to make very effective growth factor serums for all the reasons that I've discussed in more lengthy videos, but those stem cells are known to be part of the healing process, and they make the ideal type of cytokines and growth factors. So that was the reason why our serums were so effective. The new serums are made from bioengineered growth factors, which are specifically targeted to use the growth factors that we know are the most effective from stem cells, only now we can make them in quantity and quality to be exactly what we want it to be within the new serums. Bioengineering uses recombinant DNA technology, which is now the new gold standard. Genetic instructions are simply spliced into the nucleus of cells that are not from human tissue. Typically, those cells can be either bacteria such as E. coli or yeast. And it's amazing what can be done now, where we can take the DNA and snip out a portion and insert a new portion into the DNA, which then instructs those cells to make the type of protein that we want it to make. So in this way, the cell becomes a factory, and it just produces mass quantities of the specific cytokine that we want in our serums. A good example of this is insulin. Back in the day, insulin was made from the pancreas from cows. And once we learned how to do this type of biotechnology, now insulin is produced in a laboratory, and it's much more specific to the human type of insulin, not from another animal. So it's much safer and would not cause the potential allergic reactions that we saw with insulin in the past. So the new insulins demonstrate how this new technology can be incredibly effective and much safer to use. So because of this bioengineering advance in producing cytokines and growth factors, we can target the specific growth factors that we know are optimal for wound healing. They're produced in large quantities and they're quite pure. Once the cells produce these growth factors, the entire broth that they're grown in is then filtered. There's no living cells or tissue that's produced, and just the pure growth factors are obtained. Therefore, we can have a cocktail of the specific growth factors that we know work the best, specifically the really good anti-inflammatory growth factors that are so important in wound healing and give us the great results we've seen in the past. But now we have higher concentrations of those growth factors, and we know exactly what's in our serum. There's no question mark, well, what else is in there? because of, say, stem cells in the past that produce all kinds of products. We have just the ones that we want in our serum. And that's why it's proving to be even more effective and we feel much safer. Because it's not a human-derived product, it eliminates those possibilities of allergic reactions and other concerns that have come up from those sources in the past. The other exciting product that I'm really thrilled to have in our serums are DNA repair enzymes. It was awarded the Nobel Prize a number of years ago because it really is groundbreaking technology. The cells in the skin receive approximately 10,000 areas of damage every day from the environment and from the sun. And DNA repair enzymes enter the cells and penetrate the nucleus, find the damaged DNA, and do the repair work. Our body has the ability to repair about 50% of that damage over a 24-hour period. The following day, it can repair another 50%, which is now 75% total. So as you can see, if we're getting new damage every day, it's a losing battle. And that's the skin's natural ability to heal itself. Because we now have these DNA repair enzymes, which come from different external sources, we can add those to our serums, and they work immediately to help repair the DNA damage that you're receiving each day, which enables your skin to keep up the pace of the repair with as quickly as the damage is occurring. Science has now shown that DNA repair enzymes clinically can reduce the number of sun-damaged areas such as actinic keratoses. They've shown and proven that fewer incidences of skin cancer have arisen in people using these serums, and has also been shown that photo damage causing photo aging, wrinkling, hyperpigmentation can also be improved using DNA repair enzymes. So for all these reasons, I think it's the perfect thing to be adding to our serums for everyday use. Another thing you'll notice is that the serum looks and feels a little bit different. It's a little bit thinner, it's a little bit more clear. And this is done purposefully because we felt that a slightly thinner solution would be nicer because it's lighter and it gives better absorption in through the microchannels that we're creating into the skin. And we do see that. We do notice that there's seemingly less inflammation after the treatment. So I think that the anti-inflammatory effects of our new serum is much greater. And we do have patients telling us that they have much less irritation from the treatment and much less erythema, less redness afterwards in the ensuing days as well. So it's important to know that because of the wonderful efficiency of bioengineering, we could put even more growth factors in our serums than we've had before, which is why the recovery time and the improvement in the inflammation is, I believe, much better than the serums that we were using previously. So to summarize my thoughts about the different sources, they all really, other than bioengineering technology, all the other sources use whatever's produced by the cells at that time, and just not the same control that we have as to what's in the ingredients. So PRP, single cells, stem cells, exosomes, they all make a wide variety of growth factors. Some of them are good for healing. Some of them are not anti-inflammatory, cause inflammation, which is not good for healing. They just don't have that control. With the bioengineering technology now, we can put in only the ingredients that we want, just the specific anti-inflammatory growth factors, and take out all the ones that we think should not be there. So I love the fact that we now can control exactly what's in there and exactly what we don't want to be in there. None of the other technologies can do this. So I can't overstate Procell's commitment to advancing regenerative technology and skincare science. I believe we're on the cutting edge, carefully evaluating anything new that comes along and deciding what makes the grade and what we should put in our serums to just give you the best products that are available currently. I would invite everyone to stay educated, to contact us if you have any questions about our evolving technology. We have certainly all of the research and the important papers to back that we can provide references for you. I would like to thank everyone for all of your support, and the success of our company depends upon you. So I'd like to thank you for watching this video and for being an important part of our company and joining the Procell family.